Talk your shit.
Y'all, welcome to Black City. It's your boy DUT.
And it's your girl number Nina.
And today we got Peter. My
Sir,
homeboy
yes, sir.
Peter Barach. What's going on, my G?
Hello. It's good to be here. Thank you for having me.
Oh, lovely.
Anytime. About time you pop through, y'all, man.
I've been quiet for a while, so I think
It's time for you to
come out.
speak up.
2022 come out of the fucking.
What's been
woodwork.
happening? What's the quietness for?
Oh, man, I think last time I saw you was down the Gold Coast. But apart from that, put out an EP, Pieces. Came out December 21st.
Okay.
You put out an EP?
Yes.
Okay.
It was good.
Okay.
Yeah. What else? Just trying to get some acting work. Working on a couple of things. Yeah, man. Just trying to make.
He's just been busy. I'm getting things. You say acting too?
Yeah, man. I'm trying to make.
He's trying to get a bag.
Bro,
Trying
we're
to get
trying
a
to make
bag
it.
for real.
Trying to go international, bro. I'm learning Chinese so I can go to China and shit.
Get out of here.
Bro, follow the money,
He
man.
said he finna get the money in any language, baby.
Bro, I'm
Any
telling
currency, I'm finna get that shit.
you right now. I'm taking
I
over
heard you
everything.
speak Spanish too, y'all.
Spanish. I'm learning everything. I'm telling
Get
you right
outta
now,
here.
bro.
I'm trying
learn-
to get like you.
Bro, follow the money. A
All I
black
know
person
is La
speaking this
Fera.
language.
I don't know what that means, but all I know is Cheddar La Fera.
Bro.
I heard it in the movie.
Bro,
Dinero.
You know what I mean?
I changed my name to Peter Dinero. Because Dinero means money in Spanish.
Get out of here.
100%.
So where did I get La Feria?
I have no
that's
idea.
I don't know, you're talking out your ass.
That's like Mexican or
You're
something.
talking out your
you know
ass,
what I mean?
sweetheart.
Well, somebody understand, you know what I mean? They can translate for us later.
So I gotta ask, so what genre of music are you in?
But now, genre of music. I feel like, because I don't want to define my sound as just hip hop.
This one, yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like mine is more like there's a slice of hip hop in there, a bit of singing in there, and a bit of soul in there because I stay away from the standard hip hop topics, money, cars, women,
So that's you mean rap?
rap. Yeah, no, just stuff they talk about.
Damn.
I don't talk about women like that or like cars or jewelry.
They respectful, respectful.
Respect,
you know what I mean? The love, not all
Yeah.
these
Nah.
B words and, get
You're more on
money.
the humble side of rap.
Yeah,
Bees,
man.
man.
Because it's not me. I'm not a killer. You know what I mean? I can't.
I respect, you know what I mean? At least you be real
Yo.
humble with yourself and what you
100%.
about.
You have to, man. So I'm trying to write stuff of meaning to myself, and if an audience finds that meaningful, you know what I mean. I feel like I've done my job. So
you're more of like the side of like, if you're rocking with me, you're rocking with me.
that's it. Yeah. No, because by nature I'm a loner, but I like my own time. I spend more of my time with myself than like you haven't seen me in about a year.
I know.
You see me now, I'll disappear for like another year. You'll see me somewhere.
Yeah, except on social media. You can't miss this guy's social media.
I mean, it be like that though. Like you have to disappear. You have to really just
Get away.
do you.
Yeah.
Cause yeah.
And even with social media, like I don't post stuff that I'm doing at the time.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like I might
Give him snips.
not even that. I might be at the beach today, take a couple of videos, and then post it on a Tuesday. People will go, "Oh, this guy's at the beach." No, I'm not. I'm somewhere else.
Okay.
So
You
it's
trying to
not
be
what you see;
mysterious
it's what
or
you can
something?
prove.
Nosy people be like, what's he doing on the beach on a Tuesday? Shouldn't he be at work?
Exactly, man. So
You know what I mean?
I let you speculate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I know what's going on.
Hey, so about your music, yeah, I'm especially here in Australia, you know what I mean, the music that you're doing. How do you feel like, it really connects with the people in your audiences?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like, who, your audiences out here? Because a lot of them is, based on the rap and,
Yeah. What's happening?
let's dance halls and these things. And, now you're mixing it with soul and, it's like you having this more of respect for
Yeah.
ladies, where
Yeah.
you're not calling them, bitches and hoes and things like that. So, it puts you on this, sort of different list that girls go to listen at home. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Is it like a club vibe, or is it like something that, you kick back and really reflect on it?
Yeah, it's a bit of both. Something you can kick back and listen to. Something that because a lot of us sometimes we don't like to listen to stuff that shouting profanity in your ear all the time. And
In the club.
yeah, and also due to I have nephews and nieces, and they listened to my first couple of tracks, and they didn't like me using the B words and stuff. Oh shit, I need to tone it down because I have an audience that I need to be aware of. And and a couple of friends said, the way you were speaking about women in your earlier tracks, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I was feeling at the time as an artist. You don't really have some sort of creative control, but when you're writing, just shit comes out. You don't have to think about it.
Yeah. But the people who are telling you these things, right? you know, what they listen to, like, you know, hip hop, R&B, things like that, where, you know, you still gonna get this. You know, you gonna listen to that, but you don't want to listen to
this.
To this.
Yeah.
Like, what's the difference?
Because I feel like they have direct connection to the artist.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So they can voice that opinion, and it goes directly to the host.
To the host. Okay.
You know, if 50 Cent posts something, you'll send a fucking long ass message, but the chances of him seeing that are very slim.
Yeah.
So you're like, it's just venting. But because I'm very close to it, get it? So
fair enough. So you gotta watch your mouth too, even on this show right now, because when they be watching it later on, they'll be like, Peter, I heard you say the B word. You shouldn't be saying that.
How's
thing.
the distribution going with it?
fuck that. No, the distribution is actually good because we're at a time where we can cut out a lot of middlemen in terms of music and stuff that we can do. So back in the day,
So you're more in control.
of what you put out and how you put it out, when you put it out. Back in the day, you know, you sign a label, they have creative control. You can't do anything because you're imprisoned by that contract. Now you can just make music in your bedroom and put it out whenever you want because the distribution it's readily available. It's cheap as shit. You can do it. So anyone can become an artist. Like I recorded the stuff in my room and in a hotel quarantine.
Okay.
Damn, the next minute we got hits out here. Them, like
I mean, I feel
quarantine
like
time.
most.
Telling you.
Yeah. So how was your quarantine?
Quarantine. It was funny. So I got an acting job in Sydney.
Get out of here.
They were paying this much. I was like, fuck. And you could be quarantined if you came back to Queensland. I think it was like $3,000 at the time.
Yep.
I did my math quickly, and I was like, you know what? It's fucking worth it. Just do it for the experience, meet some people. So I did that. I came back. They put me in quarantine. Like, oh, you're gonna be here for 2 weeks. I'm like, fuck. What am I gonna do for 2 weeks?
Did they pay for it, or do you have to pay for it?
I gotta pay for it.
You gotta pay for it.
You gotta pay for your own quarantine where you don't want to do.
Yeah, because he decided to travel. That's on him.
Yeah, I was like, damn, you gain more than because you make money anyway. I was like, okay, I do it. I came back. I was in a hotel quarantine a day, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use my time. I'm here for 2 weeks. I'm gonna use my time. It's quiet as shit. I'm gonna use the space. I called up the receptionist. Hey, can I get my laptop or computer in? Yeah. My brother brought it in. The next morning, I was just sitting there. I thought about the title. I was like, you know what? The title speaks for itself. I'm gonna do something with it. And then I was like, damn. Okay, I started writing stuff. That's when Let It Go. Okay, it came out of hotel quarantine.
Let it go.
Yeah.
All that drums in your head.
Because I was sitting there, I was like, I have some motherfuckers I want to run up on. I was like, nah, I'm not a violent guy.
He wanted to smack niggas.
he wanted to go back to his old him.
I was like, you know what? Nah, violence is not gonna sort anything.
Yeah.
You might get locked up, lose your life. Your mom. I was like, nah, don't do that to her. Vent it out. Started writing. Trouble, let it go. I forgave my foes. Jumping on a ski, jumping on a boat.
Okay.
Put the mic up.
Yeah.
Trouble, let it go.
Okay.
I forget. Fuck, came out in like an hour. Recorded in an hour. I was like, yeah, put it out.
So you did all this in quarantine?
Quarantine, 2 weeks.
I feel like
That's, come on now.
That's
Come on
a
now.
good
Let's give you some love.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean?
So I guess quarantine was actually worth it,
Bro,
in a way.
Exactly, because I found my sound, I found my EP, my music, all that stuff. Last Dance was recorded in hotel quarantine. Same thing as well.
Do you feel like the quarantine was the place where usually, like, I think where they put you, and then it's like this way it's become mental focus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you really got to try to focus on something instead of complaining
it's
about
because
the
you're
2 weeks.
physically confined. If you're physically confined, all you have is your mind.
Yeah,
to
man.
wonder.
All I was doing was Snapchatting and blew up my Snapchat when I was in
because
quarantine.
you're a
Not using your
dumbass.
time.
I was, bruh, I hate
You're literally
I was going off.
annoying.
Man.
You were so fixated on the way you felt violated. This
I was
man was
violated.
like, you know what? I have 2 weeks. I'm finna use it
man.
to the best. You
I'm
know?
gonna destroy this hotel.
Nah,
like
man.
my mind was in like in a mental
You
state.
guys can
connected.
see clearly how
The difference.
Niggas
the
are
difference.
different.
But I'm saying no. Well, you know that come too from how I was treated from from the airport. You know what I mean. As soon as you coming in here at 7 o'clock, and then they tell me, okay, if you come in 4 hours or 5 hours time, you can walk out the door.
Yeah.
But now they're like, nope, pay a ticket, go back, and then come back. I'm like,
Mine
what?
wasn't like that.
Doesn't
Mine,
make sense.
I was escorted from the airport by police and the army, bro.
Me too. What? You felt like a criminal, like a sergeant.
oh
you
my god, this is like PTSD. You guys good?
We do have PTSD.
What is PTSD?
Naturally? Post-traumatic stress
Disorder.
We have that naturally anyway.
I mean, we have it naturally, but from that experience, you got trauma, did he?
I felt
you
like
did.
I was, I felt like I was traumatized.
From
You know, I rang my mother. I was on the way. I was yelling like, "You officers, F this, F that, man. What? Why? I'm the only black one. I'm the only one here."
yeah. No,
You know what I mean? And then I got into the hotel room and I was like, it's kind of nice.
Yeah. It's flashy.
You know what I mean? It was flashy.
Yeah, bro, I was like,
I know I got like 3 meals a day, extra food, and I'm like,
It's giving me like the Home Alone scene.
pretty much.
How like
I
the kid
didn't like
was
the
like in the
noodles.
hotel by himself. He kicking up. He like ordering himself some ice cream.
they wouldn't let me
He's
do
in
that.
his
Though.
robe. He's, you know what I'm saying? That's
Well,
crazy.
you allowed to order like Uber on
nice.
that during quarantine?
You could do whatever
Yeah,
you
you
wanted.
can.
You could order alcohol, anything, but you just couldn't. Yeah.
The whole point is just you finna stay here.
So after you release the music anyway, right? The one that you did in the quarantine. Now, once you release it, is it for you like to try to get like, you know, like a record deals or things like that? Or is this something for you putting out there? Is this something that you've really, you know, just giving that to the people?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
what's your intake in that? Like how are you
Yeah.
putting it out there? Is it, you know, to get recognized, to what?
Yeah.
Or is it for the people?
Yeah, well, ultimately, music started as a form of therapy to deal with the lifestyle because I came from Sudan and over here just to deal with that transition. That's how it started out for me. I started writing stuff that I look back now and go, fuck, that was some dark shit. But now I'll make music because it's something I like doing. It's an escape for me. It's therapy. I find it very soothing. It's the same as cooking. I want to cook. I'm not going to cook for the whole community.
Damn, nigga, you cook?
You cook?
Hey, man. Yeah, I'm master.
Man, a very talented.
You know what I mean?
That's why you don't say B words and things
Nah.
like
You
that.
doing
You know
all
what I mean? You more of a
Bruh.
gentleman.
Shit.
You know what I mean?
Ladies,
Are you trying to be a house husband?
Bro, ladies like, oh, there's no more good black men. Looking in the wrong place. You're
That's
looking
what
at,
I tell 'em.
You're looking at the trap house. You're not gonna. You know what I mean?
Damn, come slowly. Hey, look, but
You know what I mean? But yeah,
Look at the trap house.
come that high.
Nah,
God damn.
I think I might get like a lot of DMs after this. But nah, I just make music now because I'm in a good space. I want to make stuff, you know. And if it pops off and I make a living out of it, yeah, that's cool. But ultimately, I just want to look back at my life and go, fuck, man, you made this is yours. You made it.
Yeah.
And you know,
So going back to you saying like music was basically helping you transition, you know, you got to speak about that.
yeah.
What would you like? What kind of tools do you think that we need to help us transition from, you know,
Yeah.
having that background and now we're in Australia? What are the tools that we need to like help us?
Well, it's a loaded question, and people are different, so everyone has to find their own form of therapy. You know, but ultimately, we have to recognize. First of all, you have to recognize that you have problems. You can go to a psychologist today, and before they can do any treatment for you, you have to know that you have to accept. You have to accept.
You have a problem.
Have to accept that you do have a problem. You can't deny everything. So for us, I think we have to accept that first, and then find some form of therapy. And the biggest form of therapy is coming together as a community and heal. We may come together, but we don't speak about it. We just come and sit and talk. That's a form of therapy. That's how we did it in Sudan. Sitting under a mango tree and just talking shit for hours.
You know what's so
Grandmas.
funny? Going back to it, you know, back
You know
home
what I
we
mean?
have a tree called BBC tree.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's a big ass tree and everybody sits on it and they talk their shit. It's actually
That's
crazy.
a form of therapy.
Yeah.
That's a form of therapy. And now we don't have that. Now we feel individualized and
But you know what? Don't you feel like, let's say we all come together, we talk about our problems, you know what I'm saying?
this is therapy right now.
Yeah. We come, let's say like we come and talk about it, but after that it's like, anyways, you know what I'm
Put it in
saying?
the back
We don't really, like, we say it, but it's not like we're trying to treat it. It's not like we're trying to do anything. It's just to say it, to get it off my chest, and then, you know, it's back to,
And forget the problem.
yeah, back to it. So it's not really like,
But that's why you need a good leader. A leader that goes, okay, we need to come together. Okay, I can see this guy's a problem. He hasn't said anything in the last 6 months we've been here. Let me consult with him one by one, one-on-one. See what his problem is. And then direct him from there. Because a good leader needs to direct people where to go. A lot of us will come, I have a problem. We forget about it. Like you said, we go home.
yeah, we go home.
But
You have to
in
be
this
consistent
in this country, you know what I mean? It's like not a lot of people, you know what I mean? Everybody think they're leaders. But no, you know what I mean? Nobody can, you know, like not everybody that can get people to, you know what I mean, to come to you and be able to open up and things like that. It's like, how do you find that way? You know what I mean? Everybody think they're natural leaders, which we are. You know what I mean? But it comes with a lot of self-found.
Responsibilities, It's hard, man, because we have to organize ourselves as community. We have to know what community we belong to. You know what I mean? We have this communities in the South Side.
Yeah.
They have meetings every now and then, and everyone shows up
Yeah.
because they have.
What do they talk about in their meetings? Like, have you been to one of them?
I've never been to a Chinese meeting. I don't know what they're talking about.
Okay.
I've been to a Nepalese meeting. I can understand shit. But they come together. They come out in numbers, man. And this is a country of what I think is like 4 million people.
But our communities, you know what I mean, they sort of do that too sometimes. You know what I mean? They have like.
They only come
youth
out when
things
there's
meeting.
alcohol involved. Come on, man.
No, but
Come on, man. I'm going in.
no, no, but let's be real. You know, shout out first to Sebit Powell, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, so
He's
that's
out-
my guy,
Yeah,
Sebit,
you
that's
know
my
what I mean?
guy,
That's our leader out here.
guy, yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're doing a lot of great things, man. And you know,
Yeah.
I feel like, especially with our part. In our age now, it's like we need to be involved more, So when I see these meetings that they're having and things like that, like I'm always maybe just fighting a bit too late because I'm not very into this social media,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, to the Facebook and finding all these things, what's going on, you know what I mean? I'll go in there real quick, put something up and get out.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not there following unless somebody actually tags me
Yeah.
to this thing. But I think, now with this social media or something, it's like maybe they need posters. Maybe, we need some more advertisement because the people that we hang out with or, most of my friends, they all drink. So, most of them will probably not go to these things, you know what I mean? Because he said like there's alcohol involved. There's no alcohol involved.
Yeah.
But it's like the ones who are going there are the ones, who just, you can have a drink another time, you know what I mean? But it's
100%.
more important things right now that, that we need to attend.
Yeah.
Sort of things like that. So that's where like in my group, no one goes to these meetings because they're all getting lit.
Y'all niggas just say that you guys are alcoholics.
What do you mean? Okay, what do you mean you guys? Where y'all stand in this?
Yeah, no.
No, because what you just said was like, we're not going because ain't no alcohol. That mean y'all niggas are alcoholics.
100%.
I didn't say
100%.
me and
You
we.
said
I
your generation.
said-
That includes yourself, my guy.
All of us, yeah.
well,
Come on now.
We have some substance. We have some
Substance
we view
abuse
stuff with some.
is
we
insane.
we do.
But like,
But what do you think that is? It
listen,
comes
we're
to
here
the-
for a good time, not a long time. I'm just playing.
Nah, but I think that comes, while we abuse the alcohol, it comes to
No,
that
you
PS.
guys, I feel like your generation, you guys have felt the pressure of having to like be this certain person and to fulfill certain things, you know what I'm saying? And like you guys are just not like you guys not doing them makes you feel like
You can't handle
know?
it. Yeah, that's why you turn into
makes
stuff.
you guys feel some type of way.
Yeah.
So it's like I ain't finna come to hear shit that I already know about myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't need it to be shoved down my throat. And that's why a lot of y'all don't go.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
So it's what they're talking about at these rallies. That I'm like, come on, man, why you gonna do me like this? I just got here.
Yeah.
I feel like in the South Sudanese community, even if we're like calling, even it's like church. Like we're going to church to like speak on the word of what God is saying,
Word of
but
the
it ends
Lord.
up,
I have a
being
problem with the
like
church as well.
community shit. It ends up being, it always goes back to let's go in the community, and that's what happens with every single community thing.
Bro, I was telling
It's
them.
like
Nah, because we don't have an agenda.
they're
We don't
gonna
have an
spend
agenda.
5 minutes on what they called y'all here for,
Yeah.
and then the rest of the hours is gonna be colluded in the community.
Yeah, because we don't have an agenda and we're just too lazy.
You know how some got a chin could do balloon.
3 hours of that.
3 hours.
Brings up.
And then, they're trying to like persuade you in staying by saying, food's gonna be served later.
Food comes
Yep.
out cold.
And then
comes out
everybody gonna
cold.
stay, everybody gonna come back.
We don't have a set agenda and we're lazy with time.
We are lazy with time,
we're
man.
not lazy with time. We're
Okay.
we don't respect time.
We don't respect time.
Yeah.
But a lot of us
We're
are
not
broke and
lazy.
shit.
Yeah.
We don't respect time.
Have you ever been to work late?
I mean,
in my whole life?
sometimes.
I'm always early everywhere.
Really?
You never find me late. I'm always 10,
Respect
15
that.
minutes
That
early.
takes a lot of self-discipline. Come
I'm gonna
on
give you that.
now.
Real talk.
Come on.
You the only one brother that I know that pull up on time.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Even my white brother started to pull up late sometimes. We all got problems.
So
You know what I mean?
Hanging out with you, pass it on.
What?
How dare you let a black man?
You know what I mean? No, man. And the reason I'm never late is because, well, we invented time.
Okay.
right.
So the
Okay.
person that invented time, how can you be late when you fucking made this?
Okay, damn. You ain't got.
So when I say 7 o'clock and then I rock up at 12, like, yo, I
coming
invented it
so
anyway, 12
fast.
o'clock.
No. You say 7 o'clock, you show up 15 minutes before 7 o'clock because you fucking made time. The Camerons, we made time. So you showing up late means you don't respect what you made or you don't care about it.
Damn, that's
Okay,
deep.
that's correct. Let me.
Come
I'm
on.
gonna
I care
I'm gonna
about
give
that.
him. No, hold on. I'm gonna give him that because me personally, I'm gonna be there on time. Like I'm finna be there like 50, like you said, 50 minutes early if it's something that I really want to do, something that something is motivating me to do this. You know what I'm saying? I think the only thing that I'm mostly late is actually work.
Why are you late? You're making money.
Sometimes I'm late. You know, it's not like sometimes.
You don't want to go there.
You, babe,
it's because
it's not even that.
You don't want to do that. That's why you're late.
Slavery is just not it.
I'm late to work too. You know what I mean? Honestly, but it's like when we got like
slavery ain't it, guys. Okay, I'm not trying to get to the plantation.
Nah.
Take a deep breath. You all right, Dominina?
It's slavery if you want it to be slavery. You know, you're free to quit anytime. No one is bondage over you.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
Listen, that you're very much correct, okay? But at the same time, it's not like
you never got paid in slavery.
But listen.
Oh yeah, we did.
Listen, this is modern day. This is modern day slavery, sweetheart. Yeah. You know, this is modern day slavery. But what I'm saying is, if we have we can quit, get new jobs, yeah. But at the same time, when I quit, it's not like my bills are gonna stop with me. Exactly. So I'm low-key tied to my job because I have to pay to survive. That, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's difficult to really.
It is. It is, and that comes down to how we commit 5 forms of suicide. Right.
Okay.
So the first one is the physical one, taking your own life. The second one is financial suicide. We know we can't afford shit, but we buy it anyway. So we become slavery to our work.
Living above your means.
You know what I mean? The third one is dietary suicide. We know we can't eat the chicken wings at KFC, but we still eat it.
Listen, okay. Give me a second, guys. Let me tell you something. When I tell you chicken nuggets with the sweet and sour sauce be going tummy.
What's the
Sometimes I'm going to need it. Sometimes, but as you were saying, keep going.
I'm about to order some chicken wings right now.
You know what I mean?
What's the fourth?
It's because dietary. It's because you're attached to it.
I feel like it all comes back down to habit. It comes back down to habit. Habit is, we don't even really recognize how we rely on shit.
True.
Because you become a slave to it. You don't know you're doing it.
It's not even slavery. We know when we're doing it. But it's more of let's say for example, I once had a very fucked up sleep pattern, right? Mm. And I'm aware it's a bad habit. And I'm like, okay, damn, I'm gonna fix it tomorrow, and then tomorrow, man, that shit feel good in the morning. I ain't trying to get up right now. Keeps on going, It's we're very much aware. The problem is breaking the habit is what.
That's the hard bit.
That is the hardest thing to ever do. You know what I'm saying? Because you can break it one day.
100%.
The next day, you back on that shit. You 100%. Feel what I'm saying?
I've been trying to go to the gym now for a while. That one day come, and then the rest of the week, I'll be like, I'll do tomorrow.
Don't work out. Saying that for a long time. And that's a very hard thing. Even psychologists they say breaking a habit is one of the hardest things to do.
Yeah.
But you gotta
letting go.
You gotta push it.
It's said that forming a new habit takes 21 days. So if you do it consistently for 21 days, it's easier. But breaking it, breaking a habit is now where you finna fight for your life.
Yeah.
You finna tussle.
Yeah.
Doesn't you do for a month, it becomes like your lifestyle.
Dude, you have to know that you are in control of your body. So, and your mind, what you don't want your mind to do, your body will most likely won't do it. You know what I mean?
It's willpower, guys.
I want to go back. I want you to tell us the fourth and the fifth because he gave us a 1, 2, 3.
All right,
you know what I mean?
Start again. Spiritual suicide.
Mm-hmm.
Spiritual suicide.
We know we know we have demons, but we don't want to make peace with it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. Second thing is dietary suicide. We're eating shit that we know is bad for us. Third one is vocational academic suicide. You know what I mean. We know we're smart, but we settle for less.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Damn, that's
Fourth one is financial suicide. Like I said, you're buying stuff to please other people. Makes you tied to a place you don't want to be just to.
Mm-hmm.
The fifth one is romantic suicide.
Oh, snap.
He said, oh, God.
That one was killed me. That one almost killed me. That romantic suicide.
That one, please, because I'm going to get on his ass.
We know this lady is bad for us, but because she's fine, I'm a block, we do it anyway.
That's a killer right there.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
I
gotta give it to you, man.
You did that. You gave us that shit.
That's beautiful. Y'all take notes of that 5 steps.
So let's step back. You know how you said one of them we settle for less? Isn't it because we fear failure?
No.
No?
If you didn't fear failure, how
Because like, let's say I'm like, you know
we
what?
fear
Let's
failure
say
because we're programmed to fear failure.
Yeah, but it's like, let's say this. I'm like, okay, I want to have $1 billion, but I'm finna settle for this 1 million because it's like, you know,
You gotta be realistic though.
like,
You know?
it's not like realistic. It's like it will feel so fucked up if I actually don't get to that $1 billion. I'd rather just settle for this $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Because of like fear of failure. It's like I would rather do this because
But it's not selling. You know, if you have $1 million, I guess you can keep working. Like, you know, you might not get it. You might not get that $1 billion, but you work towards it.
I'm content with this.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
finna
but
feel
you work
content
towards.
with
But
it.
if you keep working, your $1 million grows. You know, to the next. You know what I mean? It's like,
But let's go to your
or
side
you
of
could
it.
just say, stuff it.
Let's go to your romantic.
What the hell?
Guys, dude has a testimony.
Of what?
Yeah, dude.
Should we put some Dove music so he can like get into
Hold up. Testimony of what?
Romantic suicide.
romantic suicide?
That jolts
You
something.
have that shit bad.
See, I'm a weak for
When
ladies.
I tell you, like,
I'm a weak
it's
for women.
Can't be weak. For
That's why I don't. That's why I don't put myself in a
It got
relationship.
you by the fucking neck.
That's why I don't get in a relationship because it's like, you know, I'm a lover boy. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, you know what I mean? If I get into
AKA
a
mama
relationship
boy.
with a girl,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like, I'm gonna give you everything. It's shit. You be having my key card. I start buying shit for my own damn self. You know what I mean?
I feel like you get
So
so
I just
lost
like-
in that
no.
person.
Yeah, I do. I
And
literally
that's
do,
not
and I
good.
forget myself.
You like, that's not how a relationship works. You're not
'Cause
supposed
do you
to
blame
do that.
her then, or do you blame me?
Blame
You nigga, the fuck?
Yeah.
That's
Who else?
your cross, babe.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you? How's your romantic relationships going for you?
Man, Allah's great.
Are you seeing somebody right now?
Nah, man, all is great. If you know me, you know my
You say
situation.
Allah's great?
Nah, I'm just. But yeah, nah. Everything is good, man. I'm in, like I said, I'm in a good spot. You know, I'm moving on the down low.
There's somebody special soon, and sometimes you're gonna show the world, show people.
Nah, man.
You got that special somebody?
I do stuff. I am my own world anyway, so I don't need to externalize it.
True that.
I believe that I'm self-sustainable. So whatever I do, I'm happy with it. You know, I don't need the neighbors to know what I'm doing.
I really wish that come back home and teach this man. There's a whiteboard right there. Give him some lessons. He needs to learn, sweetheart.
A lot of us can't be saved, dude. I have hopes for you, bro.
Now I'll tell you what. The thing is,
Some people just can't be saved, man.
No, hey, let me tell you what. I've saved myself. You know what I mean? I came and
You need a little bit of more savings.
Yeah, I went and rescued myself. This was the old deal. You know what I mean? Where now it's like I know what I want, and I know what I don't want.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm more aware of the shit that I don't want, the traits and things like that. You know what I mean? So
I'm gonna
everything
give it
else
to you.
becomes more.
Yeah.
All right. You know,
It's becoming
I
clear.
can give that a go.
Now I'm gonna give it to him. Now he's changed a lot in a positive way, and I'll tell you straight up. I've seen some changes and it's good.
I appreciate
You know
that.
what I mean?
Appreciate
So-
that.
Slow.
Okay, dude,
Round of
come on,
applause.
come on.
You have to. You know, you've brought it down a notch. You've brought it down a notch.
Used to wild out too much. Huh?
This guy
Oh,
again. Fuck.
you're a little bit wild like Kobe.
Yeah, man. Like, nah, but it's good. Man. Just keep hustling, man. You know, like I said, if you want.
So you in town now, right, Brisbane? You gonna be here for a while? Cause we're gonna have to get you back, my G. You know what I mean? You're gonna come back with
I'm in
it.
Brisbane for a while. You know, whenever you want me. You don't know where I live, but you have my snap and stuff.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
straight out.
you know, we
well,
ain't
you
trying
don't.
to
We
learn
don't
all
stalk.
that.
You know what I mean? Cause I've known some stalkers.
Nah, but unless you're trained in stalk people, you can't stalk me.
To be honest, let me tell you guys.
This guy move like.
Stalking is easy.
It's not it. Oh,
But I ain't trying to say nothing.
Hey,
I ain't crazy, guys.
electronic
I ain't like
or
that.
physical stalking? Which one are you talking?
Electronic is very easy.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
physical is also easy too. If you got the electronic down, you can do the physical as that. I ain't trying to say too much though.
You say that, and a person that knows about counter surveillance, he's already taking that stuff into consideration. So it's gonna mislead you regardless. You think you're onto
I
him,
mean,
but you're not onto
like
him.
you are an exception, but these niggas ain't doing that. Come on now.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what people are like. Oh, let's get this guy. I'm like, nah. Bro,
all right. So if we were to, like we were to end it, what would be the one thing that you give your audiences and that? You know what I mean? Like, what advice is what thing that would you
Hold
gotta
on.
give
So let's say this. What's like your goal for the year in music?
Music. It's to do a live show, Brisbane City and Sydney City as well. Put another EP out. Yeah, that's for music.
Is that this year goals?
Yeah.
That's this year goals. Okay. This year goal is to work on a couple of acting stuff. You know what I mean?
We need to connect for this acting.
You see,
many shows like you got one anytime in mind in plan March.
Yeah, no, I'm doing a theater show as we speak. I have to go to rehearsals after this, but I'm doing a theater show after this.
Okay, now come on now.
It's gonna be March. I think March 11th.
I actually want to get involved in this.
I
thing.
like that.
So trying to do that.
You're trying to be in everything.
I did Othello.
Calm down.
No, man, I did
So
theater.
you on socials? You're on streaming platforms.
Everything at Peter
Shout yourself out.
Peter Barak at everything. YouTube, Spotify, anywhere you can find music.
Peter Barak.
And your goddamn microwave.
Okay,
Is that spelled Barak?
Mama's
We had
house.
this.
Peter Barak just released his EP in December, so go check that out.
Pieces. Check it out.
on Spotify,
Everywhere you can find music.
YouTube.
Yeah.
It's been
We'll put up the link anyway for you anyway.
We're
you know
gonna
what
give
I
it
mean,
in the description down below, so check that shit out.
Yeah.
It's
And
been so lovely having you
I'm
here.
gonna leave with this quote.
Yep.
And people that are conscious, they'll get it. Ones that are not there yet, they won't get it.
He said, "If you're dumb, you're dumb." Okay.
But basically,
That's a good way to put it.
but yeah,
talk your shit.
The lack of your mutual participation will most likely be the cause of your extirpation.
God damn.
People will not get it, but if you know.
All right, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
guys, don't forget to like.
Comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Share the link. Get your buddies on this shit. You know what I'm saying? We're finna talk our shit every week.
Black
Come
City,
kick
man.
back with us. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Thank you
it.
so much, Peter, for being here with us. We'll
Yeah.
catch you guys on the next
Thank you for having
motherfucking episode.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's Black City.
Come on.
Come on now.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on. It's been a hell of a show. We work, guys.